What if the Statue of Liberty came to life and started dating the Monopoly man? What would he say to
I'd buy that for $200.
her?
You can pass my go any day, baby. Those are some nice New York City boobs.
Well, get your D's and your double D's ready, because here we
Go!
go. What up, y'all? Welcome back to the DUM Podcast. I am Don Dario.
Yo, what's up? And I'm Kev The Allstar. Welcome.
Are you gonna keep it on all thing? I think you should.
I'm gonna try to.
Yeah,
it's not hard. I don't have to do
I
anything.
know you don't have to do anything.
You talk about it though.
Just
No,
be like, Kev, you
no.
look different today. Well, I don't know
Yeah,
why.
that is a great mustache, sir.
What mustache?
I feel like it moves too. It's like he smiles and it moves.
Well, it goes into my cheeks.
It's so funny. It's bounty.
Um,
Uh,
stop. I'm lightheaded. I'm lightheaded. I can't fucking breathe.
Damn. Getting all this. All right, Kev. All right, Kev. Nobody's home. Chill out, brother. Breathe. You all right? Your eyes are red. Your eyes are red.
You see the V in the forehead?
It's like, what do I even send them to? Like, go get Kev the Allstar. Where do I
Oh,
find them?
the fam bam's
.com.
outside. The fam bam's out there. Just Marie's gone. Hey,
We're at that age, man.
what's going down, man? What's Cali like? What's Cali going on now?
Cali's crazy full. It's there's a lot of getting used to, like, it's different out here, like HOAs. I'm in a place where is no HOA, but even with there not being an HOA, the city is all up in your
The
business.
sheriffs and the city.
The sheriffs,
separately.
like, there's multiple, probably people. Since I moved here, like, multiple people have stopped by multiple times. They're just, everybody's in your stuff. Uh,
What?
uh,
Wow,
like, because there's so many people and it's saturated, and there's DoorDash and there's this, and people are just winging it. Like, there's people, just parked in front of your house,
that's a
I
regular.
hate that shit.
on the side of your house, and it's
I
like,
hate that shit.
where we're from, it's like we gotta go check that. Hey, can I help you? Like, I mean, I'm from Texas, where it's my property, so if you're close,
Shoot you.
I can shoot you. Yeah. Um, but we're nice about it. We first come up and ask, "Hey, can I help you?" You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Right.
but over here, it's just like, fuck, you don't own this street. You don't own
That's
this.
normal.
It's like it's okay for all that to be people all just sticking their toes right up in your butthole.
That's so weird.
That's what it feels like. And then we got gophers, and that feels like totally getting something up in your butthole. It's nuts, man.
That's that's wild, man.
It's just think about this, right? Like, think about New York, you think about LA, you think about big areas that have tons of people. There's just gonna be constant checking, like somebody gonna check you. They're gonna do this to your car. They're just gonna check everywhere because everybody's trying to make it. Everybody's trying to survive.
That's
It's the concrete jungle. You know what I'm saying?
that's horrible.
This was free too.
It is. It is crazy.
That sounds nuts.
All right. He said he just got home. He's getting set up. He's not trying to get in, right? I don't see him.
He is now?
That was like 8:28, bro. It's like 8:40. I'm
Right.
sending it. Are you jacking it first? Question mark. He says LMAO.
What's that mean?
Laugh my ass off.
I was kidding.
Boom, I got Josh to laugh. On camera, in your face, Josh.
There
Just kidding.
we go.
It's just easy for somebody to type those letters. You know what I mean? I could type those letters.
Right?
LMFAO.
Now that's special.
Your face with your grandpa. What's he do? For fun and financially too. Oh, snaps. Dude, I was busting a flow today. That's what I was talking about. Like, I just wish sometimes there was just a record, somebody is just record all the time because, like, the stuff that came out today was just
Uh,
amazing. I don't think I can do it again because I wasn't even trying to, but
it was dope.
yeah, it was nice.
Nice.
I'm about to hit the link, just setting up the space, dropping a
That's
quick
gonna be a good one.
deuce. Sorry if that got you horny. Of course he's gonna come back. Of course you're gonna come back and not even be on yet, Josh. But hurry up with that deuce, bro. That ain't quick. This is like 30 minutes. Okay, I get it. I have long poops too. But after that 15-minute mark, bro, those legs are numb, buddy. You're gonna lose circulation.
22 minutes
And I
exactly.
don't think they can put those things in ice.
22 minutes exactly.
22 minutes exactly, bro. You're losing circulation and it's starting to creep up into the pelvic area. And cramping up. You can't even poop anymore. So just cut it, wipe. You know you don't wipe. We all know. We all know you don't wipe. Just kidding, Josh.
This is practice. This is how you warm up.
This dude's a roaster. You know Josh is a roaster. So
Josh is a roaster.
gotta
Look
get
at every
this.
show. I crack up, man. I'm like,
You gotta
God damn.
start like flexing your jaw.
Goes out there not even with the set. Just go out there and fucking serves the crowd up a hot dish.
Andale, bro, cut it. At least wash your hands.
Someone watch your hands at least.
As they say in Mexico, cortale, bro. We got a great guest for you tonight. Give it up for
Crowd crusher.
Joshua Harrison.
Hey.
Oh, the mustache game. Let's go.
Oh, snaps. What
Okay,
up,
here we
bro?
go.
Hey,
Oh,
as long as there's some
shit.
nice New York City boobs.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I was just thinking about that yesterday. I was like, how funny was it like when he had Joe Rogan on there just to walk around with a box of ribbons?
Put on fucking titties.
Yeah, that's it.
That was
That's
his
it.
only
Like,
job, bro. Fucking
all right,
Rogan was
bro.
like 100 pounds less muscle then.
And I mean, and it proves if you want to compliment tits, all you need is a fucking a track ribbon.
Bro, you try that shit today though. I don't think it would fly, man.
Bro, I'm down to try.
But
The best part is when he went up to the fat black dude, and he was like, "Man, fuck you."
oh shit. I'm digging
What
the
up,
stunner
Josh? How
shades.
you been,
I'm
man?
switching up. I'm digging the stunner shades, man.
Oh yeah, but Amazon
Nice.
keeps me crispy.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Nice.
a mustache. Look at you.
It
Sheesh.
looks good, right? That's what I was talking
Oh
about.
yeah.
Put it on.
Thank you, Zoom app.
Okay.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to the DUM Podcast, Josh.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Happy to be here.
Nice,
Like,
man.
good to see you guys. It's been a
Oh
hot
yeah,
minute.
dude. How's it going in Phoenix, man? How's the scene out there?
Bro, I started going out to Denver
What?
in July. So like I'm like reacclimating myself back into the scene, but
Yeah,
also like
starting over. That's
it's
what I did. It's crazy.
not even starting over, like because Denver treated me good, but it
Yeah.
was nice. It was nice to get a separation from the Phoenix scene.
Yeah. Did
Okay.
you move out there or what?
No. This is
Okay.
fucking Papa's a Rolling Stone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ha.
So you've been just doing more stuff. You've been doing everything in Denver, or some stuff still in Phoenix.
Oh, there's still some stuff in Phoenix. Like I just did a show last weekend, and then I hosted Hump Day for Hilarity at House of Comedy last Wednesday.
That's right.
So I just been bouncing back and forth. I fucking took me 40 years, but I'm officially a snowbird now.
Yeah. What, are you gonna move up there or what?
Oh, it's
No,
legit. You're a
no,
snowbird.
Phoenix will always be my hub.
The home.
But it's just nice popping around and like I mean, remember when we went out in your side of town up in San Diego?
Yeah.
Like it was cool just getting like making some footprints in the scene.
Yeah.
But that was the nice thing about going out to Denver was it was the first time I went to a scene and just got all the love at the top.
That's dope.
You know?
Nice.
That's
Hell yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome, dude. Hey,
was they
when are
all
you going back? I want to go.
were,
Bro, you gotta get out there.
were
Like
they all
Denver
were they mics or shows or both?
shows.
Shows. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
the only I went to one open mic. The first time I went out there, I had 10 booked shows.
Fuck yeah.
And so I didn't even do any open mics. And then the next time I went out, I was like, let me just check out the mics. And I went to one and I was like, you know what? I'm good. Like I'll fuck with open mics other places, but they're so flooded with comics out there.
Yeah.
They're 3-minute sets.
Yeah.
Ouch.
That's how it is here.
Yeah. Yeah, and so it's like it was just I started going to I have some musician friends out there, so I was just going and hitting mixed music mics.
Okay.
So those are fucking fire. Like I don't know if you've done any out here. Whenever I do, I'll pop into some every once in a while, but I don't ever tell anybody about it because they'll be like,
Nice. Yeah.
they'll be like, tell more comics to come, and I'm like, trust me, you do not want that.
Facts.
Yeah, because they give you 15 minutes.
Shit. Off the
Nice.
jump.
So,
Yeah.
and just to like give everybody like a little backstory.
Yeah.
Like when I first met Josh, he was running an open mic I think it was also like a mixed open mic because you had musicians, and dude, that was the first place that when I realized that like everything that we work for, everything that we do does not even compare to somebody just crappy, just play strumming a guitar. Like they can just keep doing it and be the life of the show, and we're nothing. You know what I mean? But
There's that weaved in, like no matter how crappy a musician is, at the end of their song, it's just tuned for people to applaud.
yeah, it's
Uh,
set up for it or whatever it is. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it makes
I
you
like
feel like
It's
so
just tuned.
not
Well,
too
I
hot,
think
but
I think it also comes with
sharpens the tool.
well, I think it comes with fucking most people have at least picked up an instrument, you know? Like everyone is not musically inclined, man.
Uh,
I mean,
uh,
comedy's the same though too, but I mean it's different. They're both different instruments, man. But
yeah.
pick up a
Like,
guitar, a violin, a piano, whatever. Well, hopefully you're not picking up a damn piano. But I think you know what I'm saying.
yeah. Yeah. But I
Uh,
mean, it's definitely harder to go up there and bomb with comedy than it is with music.
Yeah.
Because at
yeah,
least with music, yeah, like they can keep their eyes closed and shit. Like people just start talking and it's just like a regular thing. But when
Right.
people talk during your comedy,
Oh,
Oh,
true.
Worst.
Especially if they're sitting front row, they just look over and they're like, so you're like, what the fuck you say?
You
bro.
go home
Yeah.
thinking
I
you
had an
go home
autistic
thinking of
dude.
everything that you could have said to them.
Man,
I had
Hey,
an
I ain't
Josh.
gonna lie.
autistic.
I ain't
I
gonna
had an,
lie.
au-
This
I had an
mustache is very
autistic dude.
believable.
I had an autistic dude sitting at the front of the show at House Comedy last week, and he's just on his phone.
What?
And and I yelled at him for being on his phone, and he's like, "Well, say something funny."
Oh, oh, oh.
The crowd just like, "Oh," I was like, "Chill the fuck out, chill out." I'm like, "Don't worry, this nigga's gonna hate a bunch of other people tonight too."
Oh shit.
Hey
Uh,
Josh, tell me a little bit more about these Denver shows, man. Like, how did you get hooked up over there? You have like a connect or like did you do festivals? What was it?
I have homies out there already, but they're not in comedy. They're creatives, they're artists. And they're like, you got to come out. And so I've been doing whole heckler for golf tournaments.
Oh,
oh,
nice. So what, you want to give
So
them a shout
you just
out? You
talk.
want to give
Hold
the
on, hold
homies
on,
a shout out?
hold up. You can't just skip over that shit because not only me, I'll go ahead and admit, but I know some people watching are gonna be like, "What the fuck is a whole heckler?" All right, so
oh,
I can assume what it is, but please enlighten us real quick on what the
oh,
whole
please
heckler.
don't assume with that mustache. You're gonna be wrong.
New York City moves.
Yeah, no, yeah. So I work. The whole Hecklers is a company that gets hired by golf tournaments.
Yeah.
And golf tournaments are always like raising money, right? So it's like we'll be placed at a hole that's like a par three, and we got an easy up sound system, all that table. We're comfy, and so we're roasting golfers in their backswing
That's legit.
and like yeah, and getting them to donate more money for the charity and stuff like that, but going
What?
hard like
Yeah, but they're trying
Oh
to
my
clearly
God, that's
liven up golf
amazing.
instead of like quiet on the next shot. They're liven,
oh
bringing the
oh
heat
yeah
out.
oh yeah bro fucking the first one I did was for fallen officers. So it's all cops, and I was
Oh,
like, somebody
Oh,
came up, so the rep came beforehand, and he was like, "I want you to go hard," and I was like, "How hard can we go?" And they're like, "No limit," and I was like, "Say less." I
okay.
was just like, I was just out there like, "Oh, dog, I bet you would have hit that ball a lot harder if it was resisting."
hit that ball a lot harder if it wasn't white.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. You see the way he places his ball. It looks like he's hiding evidence.
All right. Oh, that you so do. Okay, you're so perfect for that. So, how did like somebody come up to you and ask you, like, how did? Because I know that you're good for that, but like, who saw that and who said, "Oh, this is what this dude needs to be doing."
Omar Newton,
Uh,
Omar plugged me in with them because the company's based out of Denver, and they're doing stuff in Texas, in Colorado, and in Phoenix. So they needed some people out here as well. So
nice.
he recommended me for that, and it's dope. So like going when I they don't do it out here in the summer because it's too hot.
Right.
So when I went out to Denver, I actually did some tournaments out there. And one of the guys I started doing it with, his name's Brent Gill, and he actually features for Nate Bargatze
Oh,
and David
nice.
Spade all over the country.
Man, come on.
So like he plugged me in at the top of the scene out there. So
Yeah.
that's how like I went out there and like I was just already deep in shows because he weaved me in and like
Dude, hey, it is well deserved, brother. Congratulations. That's
appreciate it.
good,
Thank
man.
you.
Hell yeah,
Thank you.
dude. Hell
Yeah.
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 I don't know, Don, correct me if I'm wrong, man, but we want to catch up the folks that don't know, and even us. how'd you start your comedy journey, man? What got you on that stage the first time, man?
Bro, fuck it. Just like all guts.
Okay.
Yeah. So I used to run the open mic at Grand Avenue Pizza Company.
Okay.
Right, I took over that when I was 6 months into comedy, but that was my very first mic ever.
Okay.
And
Have
like,
you
So
if
too?
you've ever done that open mic, it was a hard ass mic.
yeah, because
This
it's
is not,
the brand right there is in the middle of Phoenix. But wait, that was so when you decided
He
to
said,
do like to start comedy, like the very first time you went, that was the open mic that you went to was the Grand uh
yeah.
how
Pizza.
long ago? Like how long you been doing comedy?
I
Or
just
how long was
I
that?
just hit 7 years last week.
Congrats, man.
Nice, man.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
was
dope,
gonna,
dude. Who
I was gonna make it.
did you have like any influences, any like big comics or people like you grew up watching?
Oh yeah, fucking for sure. Like all the classics, like Richard Pryor, fucking Eddie Murphy, fucking. I'm a big Patrice O'Neal fan.
Oh, dude, I always
Ralphie
love,
May.
Ooh.
yeah, because he's
Oh,
so raw, dude. Like he's just. Did you ever see Doctor Philip or whatever? Did
Oh,
you
you
hear it?
mean
You listen to that?
uh you
No?
talking about
He
was
had
it
like a Sirius on Sirius
Black
FM.
Phillip?
Yeah, Black Phillip. There you go.
Yeah.
uh,
You
Yeah,
listen to
all right,
that?
bro. Yeah,
Bro,
that's
that
Patrice, yeah,
reminds me of you a lot. That reminds me of you because you're like you say you're a very confident man, and that's you right there to the T, dude.
bro. Bro. That's not I just fucking I'm so comfy. Like there's no place I'm more comfortable than on stage, you know, but like it took so much time to build it. Like, do you remember when you first started in every stage, even at open mics, when you walk up, you're just like, you have that adrenaline and nerves pumping.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then, like, that shit just starts to go away. And you, like, what was it used to, when initially it got in the way, and then when it goes away, you miss it. You're just like,
yeah,
oh, fuck, that was a big part.
yeah.
That's interesting.
We,
Yeah. So,
I
like,
was just
now that's
talking.
what I'm,
I was talking to my daughter today about that because she's doing dance and she did an amazing job this last recital. She asked for notes, so I give her my notes. But you know, it kind of reminds me of like when we're on stage. It's always trying to look for whatever's in the audience, and then not even just that, but like the beginning, like trying to just start and then building and then working and then just putting in the time. And it's like
yeah, getting those experience and that comfort in.
exactly,
Yeah. Because
exactly.
dance, fuck, that'd be hard. That'd
It
be hard.
is.
Like, I get out of breath easy.
Yeah, yeah, and you still have to smile and be all.
Oh yeah,
It's
fuck
crazy. No,
that. I
she
don't
did
even.
great, but that's what I was trying to tell her is because she did everything else great, and I'm trying to get her to do that audience like interaction type of thing. And it's hard to tell her as a dad, be more flirty or something.
Smile more, right? Smile more. Look out at the crowd.
Hey, you gotta give Don Dario that mustache now. That's the mustache of a guy who's like, baby girl, you gotta start flirting a little bit more.
That-
show, show, show the crowd the family cheeks.
the ruffles on the tutu.
Oh, hey, could you imagine? Could you imagine Don as a backup dancer, just wearing booty shorts, but he's still got his newsy cap on?
Just the dad trying
Yeah,
to teach. Just the
baby.
dad trying to teach.
Baby, watch how daddy do it.
Should have seen me in my prime.
Did you see
Follow
the
me,
way
baby. One, two,
did you see the way
three.
the group of dads was looking at your dad?
Dad's looking at your dad.
Hey, what about so Josh, what about you? You're saying you're picking up your daughter tonight. What was she at school for? She had Like something or what? Like recital?
No, fucking class, regular school.
That's so late, Paul. Damn.
No, I got her from there, and I just had
Oh,
her. Yeah, I had to wait for her mom.
oh, dang.
Yeah,
How
'cause
old? How
she
old is she?
8.
Oh, okay. Is she your
Yeah,
oldest?
yeah.
See your
She's
Nice.
only?
bro. She's smart. She's so smart. She's an artist too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, fucking.
Is she
Luckily,
big?
she's a painter, so I don't have to be like, baby, you got to flirt a little bit more.
See your only child?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
okay,
She's a
yeah.
painter. Flirt. Well,
Has she ever seen your comedy? Has she ever seen your comedy at all?
Um, not not like me performing
Live.
on stage, but yeah,
Yeah.
like
Like
yeah, because
pieces.
yeah, it's I'm a roaster. Like
I know.
I've been roasting her for forever.
You're
Everybody
teaching
can get it.
her. Yeah,
Oh
you're
yeah,
teaching
did
her.
she? Oh, bro, I've seen her fucking get so many adults.
really?
She's like, oh yeah, dude, she's a little roaster too.
That's
She's
Oh,
like
she's learning.
when she gets you, oh, she's just the smugness on her face. She's
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck you.
Dude,
That's
both
all.
of my kids do for real. Like they get me so good. It's not even funny.
Yeah, that's why I won't play Uno with her anymore.
uh,
We
uh,
played, we played Uno and she fucking beat me, and I was like, "You little bitch!" Just cheering in my face. She's
Yeah,
like, "Oh
trying to
dude,
yeah,
my dude
trying to
with
disown your
Smash.
shit.
oh bro,
What
bro,
is Mario?
dude,
My dude with my son with Mario Smash. What is that? That
Mario
fighting game
Kart?
with the
What?
just
Smash.
kills me and just gets crazy,
oh
dude.
Answer.
oh bro." I remember being at your house. That dude just studies, ready to go. He's,
Damn.
he's watching all that YouTube, ready. He's like, "Hey, Dad, you want to get beat?"
That's crazy. Yo, what do you got on there? What's the Blackhawks? Chicago.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, some vintage shirt,
Wow.
fucking.
And then let's talk, like we can't like go past the bolo tie there.
Bolo tie
Let's
with the full house on it.
Oh yeah.
dang,
Oh
where's
shit.
that from? What's that? What is that about?
Fucking
What
play
is
your
that?
cards right. You'll
Play your
find out.
cards. Play
Ah,
your cards right. That's about.
No, I actually I thrifted this one at the swap meet.
nice. Nice.
$4 come up, baby.
Phoenix
Yo,
swap meet or Denver?
Phoenix,
Phoenix.
the
All right.
one over by the dog tracks.
I already know where you're talking about because the second you say the Mesa outdoor swap meet, I'm disconnecting the Zoom.
Oh yeah, bro. I can tell by that mustache you own like 3 racing dogs.
nice.
This shit was cracking us up earlier, man. We was just on a roll, just laughing. This shit's funny.
Oh shit!
Zoom
Are
got
you
all
still
these.
doing that? You still doing that show by the airport?
No, man, I lost that. Well, I didn't lose it though. The owner lost he sold it. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah, man. But that was what June of shit, man. 23.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
23.
cool little room. Cool
Yeah.
little room. Definitely felt like there had been some meetings there,
You ain't
some party
lying.
meetings.
You're talking about the white and black floorboard meetings.
Oh yeah. Oh bro.
Yeah.
What about you, Josh? You still doing that big show that you did every year? What was it called? Dang it. It was you do it every year. You still doing it? Are you doing any shows up in Phoenix at all?
I'm not producing anything right now.
No.
No.
I want to say it was
Yeah.
in like Casa Grande or Casa Grande, as they say out there.
Plaza Grande.
Uh
Some
no,
shit.
I was doing like annually. I was doing like the music festivals up in Flag,
Oh, okay.
and then the Snoring Showcase.
There you go. This is Northern Showcase. Where was that
Yeah,
at?
that was in North Phoenix at Casey Jones Grill.
That's
Uh,
where it was. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You're not doing that one anymore?
Nah, dude, I let I let all my shows like fizzle out like perfectly. and then you just took advantage of traveling.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, because it was
So,
like,
traveling can't be replaced, man. It's
no,
you know,
no, and it was like,
and
I,
if you can bless the stage while you're wherever the hell you're at, you know,
yeah. And I
yeah.
ran that show. I ran the Snoring Showcase. I started when I was 9 months in and ran it for 5 years. So I was like, to to even get past a few months was my initial goal.
oh yeah,
You know, 'cause
yeah.
that's the hard part, like getting the show and like keeping that bitch running.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it was fun. Like I love doing it, but it was for sure like it kept me like I spent a bunch of time like okay, I'm gonna be running open mics and shows, and it's great. You know, like it provided a good little fucking
Like
comedy
outlet.
check, comedy
Yeah.
check, and like hosting a bunch of hosting experience and producing experience. But you can't. It's so hard to travel when you're like, I have to be back by this time. Like I can't. This weekend is not an option because I have to do this. Yeah. So, and that was
So
like, so
how do you think? How would you say? Because like most of the people that watch this are just brand new starting, and because they're just basically interested in anything that they can get their hands on. Um, what would you tell them because of the way that you went, right? Like, would you say that's necessary? Like, because like I see you in that, yeah, that in between thing where you're like kind of letting that producing all those shows, getting all that experience, and to me, bro, like honestly, there's a couple of headliners in Phoenix, and you're one of them. So, like
they,
going through that transition, I understand that now it's more about getting out into the other, networks and trying to get spread out through all over the place. So like, is there anything that you can give these people and tell them, like, hey, this is necessary, that's necessary, and sometimes you gotta keep your feelings in check by doing this or whatever, you know?
well, like I definitely think everybody at minimum should host like an open mic or produce a show because hosting anybody could be a good comic. A good comic doesn't always make a good host, but a good host always is a good comic. You
Yeah.
know,
That's our
like
real Don. That's our real for this show. I'm sorry, that clip right there. Go ahead, please carry on.
yeah, bro. And then it's
So
like that.
clap, ladies and gentlemen.
That was well said, man.
And that experience, like, bro, it's like you take that anywhere, like, 'cause the top, almost like one of the top of the comedy game. No matter how good you get, you just end up being a host of a show, anyways.
Mm,
Right.
You
mm,
know, like it used to be a Tonight Show,
right,
but
Yeah.
it's like now it's like Tony Hinchcliffe hosting Kill Tony.
Yeah. Yeah.
right,
The
You
right.
podcast.
know, like
Well,
you,
shit, Martin. Martin, stand up, and then the
bro,
Def Comedy Jam, right, and
bro,
then to
that's
his own
the bro.
show.
And that's who I fucking studied the most as far as being a show host.
I mean, Martin, come
Martin
on, bro,
created
come on,
Martin,
bro.
Martin
bro.
Lawrence.
He don't get the credit he deserves. That fool
Fuck
is
no.
the best host comedy's ever seen. That's why like when I watch Kevin Hart host something,
Yep,
I was like, man, like it's
bro.
just star power, but he's not like a great host.
Yeah, yeah. He's got the following, but like Martin has the
Yeah.
stand up comedy power, the how he can engage with the crowd. He can smash you if he wants, but he can also
Ooh.
just engage and bring that conversation. Like
Yeah,
you best friends at a barbecue with his ass or something,
bro.
And
That's
then
it.
how he respects every comic coming in and off that stage, like
He,
all
he made
around,
a
man,
lot of comics. He made a lot of comics, bro.
all
Like
around, bro.
Bernie Mac.
Woo.
Ooh.
That those first two times he was on Def Jam, oh,
Yeah, bro.
I ain't
That
scared of
shit,
you, motherfuckers.
bro. Like you know the whole story on that too, right?
uh, Enlighten me.
Like everybody on that show was bombing, bombing, and that's why like all the comics were just like nervous to come out. And that's why
Yeah.
when Bernie came out, he's like, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. And just like set it straight. Like he's like, I don't give a fuck. This is
Right.
my show now. This is
Right.
my energy.
That makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
That
And
makes
so
great
it's like
sense.
there's for sure, like I think all comics should like host, even like you guys right here, you're hosting a podcast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like even long form dialogue sharpens your comedy.
It does, man. I mean, I know just when I started, doing that, the Roadhouse, the steakhouse, you were there.
Yeah,
Um, that show alone, just the business size, like what you were saying, from building the flyer to hiring the comics to the whole thing. And like you said, I would get called and I had to turn down shows because like I can't. And sometimes Don would come in and step in, because he's, the person there wasn't many people that I would trust to
yeah,
run the show because I was also getting
that
paid for
part,
that. It wasn't
that
a
part.
fuck off gig. Like I was making money. Like, nah.
Yeah,
And honestly, even if I wasn't, like my name still is behind that product. So
that part.
I'm not trying to fuck that off for nobody.
Yeah, that's why I love my show. I just let it like fizzle away. So it's
Yeah.
like I don't want to pass it to anybody else.
Right.
Like it's like somebody else could start something there. If they build it all on their own, I'm cool. I don't give a fuck. But like I don't want anything that I've put my name on and built like to get tarnished in any way. You know?
I,
'Cause, yeah,
I I have a question on that. On like,
you
because
don't
like
have to raise your hand. We're all
we
here.
like, huh?
You don't have to raise your hand.
You're
He,
looking
he
at
just
it,
let
dude,
he just
on the
let the dance
actual
he just let
app.
the dance recital, okay? Give him a break.
Yeah. Somebody told me the other day that I remind him of that dude from Modern Family. The
What?
dad guy, was his name? I'm like, yeah, it's totally me. Big nerd. Dude, but all right, okay. So I want to know like how you found like from the beginning when you first started doing comedy, like when did you find, I guess, your voice? You know what I mean? Like was it always roast? Like, did you go in it as roasting? Did you go in it always hard? Did you try this stuff, or like, was there a moment where you tried something and then it hit and you're like, oh, this is it?
Good question.
Bro, it took me like a little over, I was like 4.5 years in before I felt like I found my voice.
Hmm.
Four,
And
four and a
then
half things. Like, how did you find it though?
it just, there was just this defined like set that was like, okay, I'm not taking any notes on stage. Like I'm finally feeling like myself on stage.
Hmm.
So it was like a free, like a more of a like a freestyle type of like if you can kind of compare it to hip hop, it was like you found you were comfortable in the flow.
Yeah, just like in the moment, like not worrying about my jokes being in a certain order, like talking with the audience. Yeah, because I used to be so structured, like I'd have my set list and I didn't stray from it, you know. And then when I did start doing crowd work and more improv, that was literally like coming back from quarantine.
Hmm.
Because
Oh
like
yeah.
I didn't do any writing or like anything during that time frame, so I was
So
just like, let me get back.
after
Like,
after the whole COVID thing, that's when you started doing like, because that's what I remember seeing you at the mics. Because I started 2018 and then went through the whole COVID thing, but I started seeing you and I thought like, dude, this is just like kind of freestyles, kind of like he's just yeah, you would talk to the crowd and you kind of just there was a couple of jokes you would throw in there here and there. It was almost like it was almost like the jokes were kind of bringing you back. Like you're like, oh yeah, I also had these jokes I wanted to tell. But like
yeah,
other than that, you're freestyling.
yeah, and it was always something like that I've always like admired and like watching crowd work would always like, I'm like, that is where the best part I would feel like people sets.
All right.
You know, like, and I had seen like just seeing like these big headliner comics go out there and do a bunch of crowd work. And then like the first time I worked with Big J Okerson, he was on stage for 45 minutes just crowd working and improvising, and he was like, I guess I should actually tell a joke now.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Ah, man.
and I was like, oh, it's like he was having so much fun. It didn't even, like it didn't matter that it was structured.
Yeah. So that's what I mean as far as improvers or people who just talk to the audience, man. I was a audience member at Stand Up Live in Phoenix when that's what he did for, I would say, about 75% of his show. And then yeah, he went into a couple of things here and there, but he's so good. When was the first time you worked for or opened? Where was it?
Stand up live.
Okay. Was it
Yeah,
that
nah,
show? Was it that show? I might have seen you then, man. Dang. See,
bro,
that's what I'm saying.
that was the first time. That was the first time because when I showed up, I wasn't planning. I didn't know I was getting a guest spot. It's actually supposed to be Tristan Bowling
Ugh.
getting a
Uh,
guest spot.
but wasn't
And
he hosting? I want to say he was hosting.
no, that was the next year.
Oh, so I was there the
Yeah.
next year then. All right.
So yeah, and so Tristan was supposed to do the guest spot, and the chick he was dating at the time started a big old fucking bullshit argument, and so he left, and so the spot was open, and like at that time I don't know if you remember, I used to have like my medium sized notebook that I'd always like write my set lists and stuff in. And when I got offered the spot, I got brought in right into the green room. So I'm just sitting in the green room on the same couch as Big J Ogerson. And he's sitting there telling us Patrice O'Neal stories. So I was just like, couldn't even like plan out what I was gonna do for jokes.
Just fucking
It's like,
eating it up, huh?
yeah. It's like you
Uh,
listen. So it's like when
You
I
trying
stepped
to
out
tell
there.
Big J Ogerson to shut up so you can get your stuff together?
So I was just like, after that moment, I was like, all right, no more notebook,
mm,
no more notebook, because I would take it on stage with me too.
yeah.
Like it was good. It was like it for the beginning of my path. It was great because I would like write down the date, the venues, so even open mics, shows. So it was like if I was doing 10 minutes, I'd be able to look back and be like, okay, I did this 10 minute set, and like the notes on it was like, oh, I had a good set, or and so I was like,
So
I
you have
was
like
prepared.
a journal kind of like,
Yeah, yeah,
dude, you need
I
to
got it all.
digitize that or something because for I think you're gonna go up. I think you're gonna make it, and then like that right there is like a nice little, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Think of
bro,
money for a
I
book
got
of
bro,
some sort.
I have several of them because it was like, oh, even anytime I performed open mics, I was putting, if it was an open mic or a book show, and I'd make notes on my jokes. I'd be like, this part of this joke could needs more, or it's like this joke is hitting, but this part right here, there's a
Mhm.
dip, there's something missing. So it's like taking the time to put all those like notes and like all that, and that's how I would write so much then that when I started improving, I already knew how to structure in the moment how I would write down a joke.
Dang.
So like painting live, basically. Like if you would take a brush.
Exactly.
Right? Were you just going to your notebook I mean, maybe both things, or all three. But were you going right to your notepad after you left the stage, or were you going home and
Yeah.
like checking your recordings, or whether it was audio or
Yeah,
video,
no, I'm right
right after
after
while
I
it's
get
fresh?
done. Yeah, or like especially if I like said something new in a joke,
Yep.
write it down right away. Like I auto recorded so many fucking sets, and just after a while I just quit listening back.
Right. You never listen to them. You just
Yeah,
Exactly.
they become wasted space on your phone, man.
I have
yeah.
I have I have 256 audio files that I
Oh, bro.
never ever go back and listen to.
Yeah, like
And I'll even plan the day, like, okay, on this Saturday coming up, I'm gonna listen to this show, this show, this show. I don't listen to one of them.
yeah, yeah. But I love watching back video.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
video's different. Watch
yeah.
your
And
stage presence.
I got a bunch. I got
Yeah.
hours of footage I'm sitting on. Yeah.
Hey, Don,
That-
really quick, I want to intervene and just say, bring up the time. It's almost 9:30,
Yeah, I
so
know.
be aware of that.
I know, but like I had so many questions, and I know we got a lot. And thank you for Josh for giving us all that feedback, dude. It's gonna be so. uh,
don't let a nigga with a mustache like that push you, dog.
Hey, I
You
do
take
have a question
Hey,
because
Josh,
I've
hold
got
on.
my agenda.
Guess what though? You know who put his ass on the stage, right?
Oh yeah.
The
Oh yeah.
Monopoly Man. That's right. Black Monopoly Man. Sorry.
Hey,
All right. So
he
here's
put your
my
ass on the
question
stage
right
and
now
gave you
because like
$200.
because crazy stuff. This is crazy. We're crazy times. Like, what do you guys think about all that stuff you heard about? Because you guys are both ex-military. I remember. What do you think about all that stuff that's happening with that signal? I don't know if you heard about what's happening. The signal's supposed to be like some kind of like protected messaging
Don't
system.
act like you haven't bought drugs before.
Huh?
Don't act like you haven't bought drugs before.
Yeah. You guys know about that? What do you
I'm
guys
wondering
think
what the
about
hell you're
that?
talking about.
You didn't know what I'm talking
I know
about?
Like
what
the Batman symbol or some shit?
no signals like an encrypted messaging app.
What?
All right, so
Yeah.
There it is. Yes.
I didn't do the signal. I didn't do the signal.
No, what is but I've been kind of seeing the buzz on the military thing, but like there's been like a bunch of people busted talking like
Yeah, like military strategies were like that were leaked because like okay, so for me personally, my homie who's like a big time like IT guy who like just is paranoid. More
Right.
paranoid than I am, dude. And
It's
he's
possible.
like, this is the only thing that I messaged through. So it's supposed to be, encrypted, protected.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, sure it
so the
is.
military started using this and like it was leaked and whatever. And they're like, oh, we don't know what you're talking about. But like everything, it correlates to things that actually happened of
Yeah.
like actual bombings in places that they say, oh yeah, we had nothing to do with. Like, did you guys? You guys obviously didn't hear about that. All right, it's just the
But
same
I
thing
believe
that
I've heard like I heard a little bit about it, but the
I
fact
get
that
it.
like
I get it.
everybody,
I also wasn't on the list of like what Mexicans are doing with Coca-Cola. I get it. It's fine. Uh,
Oh, hold on. What did you say, Josh?
no, bro. I mean the fact that I mean nothing's safe on the fucking.
There
There's
you
no way
go.
it's safe.
There
Like,
you go.
bro, like the fact that anybody thinks that they're saying anything online that it's not being tracked in any way. Like, dog, you remember being in the military? Remember when somebody would download
Movie, FM,
FM manual, an
anything.
FM manual on certain things, and you're just like, dog,
You're
you're on the
busted.
list. You're on
You're
the
on the
list
list,
now, but
dog.
let me get a copy. Let me get.
Well, 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 ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, specifically 18 and older, it's time for the Jiggity Joke session. Go ahead, Don.
Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I just get all worked up. Yo, we've got 3 comics on the Jiggity Joke session tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just going to get this started. We're going to get started with our special guest, Joshua. That is you, sir. So whenever you are ready, you can start with S1.
Americans' response to inflation with DIY techniques is great, but it won't work for everything. Raise prices on eggs, we'll raise chickens. Contaminate the meat, we'll hunt our own. Ban milk with additives, we'll get farm fresh milk delivered. Now, now we could just get the milkman to stop fucking all the wives.
The fuck?
Nice.
Yeah, like, don't let the milkman fuck your wife. DIY, do it yourself.
Nice. Good job, man. Good job.
Good
All right, Kev the Allstar, you are up, sir. Oh wait, did I send it to you?
Send me my next one, and I'll get it ready.
All right, let's see. I'm really getting behind the science that eating pineapple makes semen taste like pineapple. That's why I started snaking on Plan B's. I'm saying snaking, right? Oh, fuck. See, can't read, motherfucker. It's a CK in there. Maybe I just need glasses, goddamn.
Fuck a mustache, get some glasses.
Fuck the stash, get some damn glasses. All right, let's go again. Welcome to another take of the DUM podcast with your favorite reader, Kev The Allstar. I swear I watched Reading Rainbow growing up too. Ain't that about a bitch? All right, here we go. I'm really getting behind the science that eating pineapple makes semen taste like pineapple. That's why I started snacking on Plan B's.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. I think, message. All right, good job. It's my turn, right? I think. Yeah, it's my turn.
Yes, sir.
All right, hang on. Chat. All right. All right, my turn. Women ask their men to share locations. Wait, take 2. All right, my turn. Women that ask their men to share locations. Okay, damn. See, bro, we were waiting for you, and I had like 2 drinks. I'm pretty drunk right now. So
this one touches home. This one touches too close to home.
right, here we go. Take 4. Women that ask their men to share their locations with them start to act like the FBI agents. Nope. My turn. Women that ask their men to share locations with them start to act like FBI agents. They start watching his every move like FBI stands for females being intrusive.
You got you, bitch.
Nice. See, Josh, that's what you're waiting for it to laugh, and you have to laugh.
That's good.
It was good. You can't laugh. So he covered for you on that one. He covered for you.
Get that like Mexican comic twist on it.
There you go. That's good. Then it's good then. All right. You are up, Josh Wall.
Okay.
Josh Wall. Sorry. I always call you Josh, bro. Josh Wall.
It's all right. You just got to remember the ooh.
Yeah. The ooh. The ooh.
Yeah. Say louder.
The ooh.
Oh, yeah,
you gotta remember the ooh.
Yeah, that's a sound they make when you hit the cervix.
We
Yeah,
learn, we
yeah.
learn something new on the Dumb podcast
I used to go by
every
Josh,
time.
but I
That's why it's dumb.
all right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. When I first heard "Make America Great Again," I pictured the '80s cocaine coming back in full force. Well, clearly, I was wrong. At least during his last presidency. Who left me out details? At least during let's say fucking Hunter Biden's last presidency. Then again, looking at today with how Doge is clearing house like a strong linea up. Line up. Oh, okay. We're gonna fucking. I'm not gonna start from the beginning like Don, but all right. Then again, looking at today, how Doge is cleaning house like a strong lineup, the nose, and the government implementing the use of military forces to fight cartels. Oh, believe me, cocaine is coming back. Only this time, each kilo will be stamped with American flag on every pack. MAGA, maintaining American gangster shit all day. Maintaining addictions. Maintaining America's
great addictions.
Yeah. Okay.
Maintaining America's great addictions.
There we go.
That's it. Maintaining America's great addictions. That's fucking it right there.
America going after the cartel is like deciding to rob your dealer.
I'm fucking telling you, man. Come on, bro. People ain't thinking this shit through. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
It's like, you know what? We're tired of arresting you, delivering our drugs. We're just gonna come steal it from you now.
Since we can't grow the plant here, we need our own fucking green thumbs. Y'all motherfuckers been fucking around too long.
All right, before the cartel comes after us, who's I think it's your turn, Kev.
Hey, you're closer to the border than us, dog. Don't get nervous.
I was gonna say that motherfucker's from El Paso. Like, come on.
Oh yeah.
Closer to the raza, bro. Like, it's smelly.
All right, here we go.
Send me that third one too.
Money is so tight in the U.S. that when a waitress tried to make my plate with food still on it, I said, "I paid $35 for a mac and cheese, bitch. Bring me a to-go box." She did, and then she showed me her twat. God bless America.
Trash makes saying twat look so natural.
Twat.
Like, yeah, that mustache is like, I think I'll eat your twat tonight.
That was awesome.
It's like the Disney version of cunt. You know?
Right. Right.
Yeah, like if somebody called me a twat, I'll just be like, fuck, that's good usage of that word. Wouldn't be upset?
Sounds like a candy bar. It's like the arch rival of Twix.
Twat with nuts, twat with walnuts. Nice.
No, fucking, it's literally the fucking they're yin and yang. Fucking Twix looks like two black dudes' fingers.
Oh,
Don.
oh.
One's for me and one's for sharing.
Oh, man.
Just want my right Twix or my left Twix, darling.
This episode is sponsored by ComedySchools.com, where you can learn anything from beginning to advanced. Just contact ComedySchools.com and tell them the Dumb Podcast sent you so you can get our special price. Now, here's a message from Tony.
Write me, Tony Visick, at comedyschools@hotmail.com or call me at 818-571-JOKE. That's 818-571-JOKE. Once again, thanks for visiting. We'll see you soon.
All right.
All
My
right.
turn.
Go ahead, Don. Hit him.
It's almost the summertime of 20. Listen, it's almost the summer of 2025, and yet many Americans still have personal savings in 2022 pandemic body fat in their reserves. So Elon Musk, bring your Doge warriors and cut the fat from these patriotic Americans, aka MAGA fat fucks. All right.
That was a Kev joke for sure.
No.
This nigga got on the scale and he was just like, man, why won't they do anything about the rest of this?
Listen, I hope we know on the DUM podcast that we're all reading somebody else's jokes. So hey, I didn't. It wasn't. Hey. Relax. All right. Joshua Harrison, you are up, sir.
Send me that last one.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, man.
Nope.
Oh, man. Oh.
Oh, there it goes. All righty, Joshua, you are up. Joshua the Almighty. You have a nickname?
Just
Joshua the Cocky
the what?
Joshua the Cocky Comedian. You are up, sir.
Good God.
I had to grab my charger.
Oh, I had to drop a quick deuce. Oh, yeah. 28 minutes later.
Oh, I really did too. Like that would have been awful trying to fucking hold it. All right. Ready? Let's take a minute to stop and think about the respect of ladybugs. I mean, really, what about the male version? The ones who identify as he, him, his, aka man bugs. You know, the ladybugs with dicks.
Holy crap.
Jesus Christ.
It was good. It's sometimes you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna say that one. I say good one.
What if ladybugs are man bugs who just like transition?
Right. Like, what the fuck? Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows the science?
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a
Bug
scientist.
Only his homies call him Chris. To everyone else, it's Christina.
All right, Kev The Allstar.
Like
You
the
are
ladybugs.
up, sir.
All right.
Oh.
The president. Sorry, I was thinking about twats. All right, here we go. This last one from yours truly. The president is such an idiot for changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico that people are wondering what's next. In New Mexico, is New Mexico changing to New America? I know he's going to change the name of the Gulf of Alaska to something like the Gulf of America Part 2, Putin's Puddle.
Putin's Puddle. That sounds sexual for some reason.
Sounds like something a meth would call his pipe. Meth head calls his pipe. Putin's Puddle.
Sounds like an STD.
This batch is from Russia. Coming to a trailer park near you.
Oh shit! So just Soviet semen.
If you don't eat, you can't have any
Mother
puddings if you don't eat some meat.
yourself.
Wait, what?
In Mother Russia, you clean yourself.
Right. Even though these were Germans, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You can't have a pudding if you don't eat your meat.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
man. That all goes together too well.
All right, my turn.
Your turn. Yes.
All right, this is S3, right? Like this is the third
Yeah.
one.
Mhm.
Right.
Actually, it's the 9th one.
Oh. All right, this is the dumb podcast. We don't do math. I'm a very confident man, but some people try to call me cocky. Whenever somebody tells me I'm cocky, I just take it as a descriptive objective. Like, hey, you know Don? He's cocky. You got it right? You want me to do take two?
Oh, that was good.
Just do it again for the hell of it, man. And
Yeah.
use your sausage fingers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
got to go PL.
you lived that. Yeah, that one was perfect for you. You didn't. The other one took you 7 takes.
You've been reading that one all day, waiting for this one to come.
Yeah. You've been walking around.
Or did it?
Don't forget.
All
All
right.
right, Joshua, we
Go ahead.
got
Go
a
ahead,
little
Dom.
game that we play before you leave. So
Good read. Good
this
read.
is so you read somebody else's jokes. We do a little game where we ask you to guess who wrote the jokes that you read. Now, it could be a couple options. Could be I myself wrote the joke, or Kev wrote the joke, or the third option is that we both wrote the joke together. So start with number one. You don't have to go the entire joke. Just give us a brief description and then who you think wrote that joke.
Okay. Let's see. Well, like you wrote the first one, the inflation joke.
Number one, what was it? Inflation?
Yeah, the inflation joke.
And you say that me, Don Diggity Dari, wrote that.
Yeah, the milkman.
All right. You are right there.
Hey!
Ding, 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 ding. My thumbs are not even. All right. Good job. All right. What about number two?
Yeah, I've been in your fridge. There ain't no milk. I'm gonna say Kev wrote the make addictions great. What is it? Make
We
hit
said
me with it.
what make fuck. What was it? Maintaining. We switched it up, but it was maintaining American gangster shit all day.
Yeah.
Instead
And
of
then
making America's gangster addictions or something like
make
that.
it
We got it in
America.
there. We'll go back and we'll check that out after rewind.
Yeah,
We'll check that
but
out in post.
Kev wrote that one.
Well,
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Good guess. Good job. Good job.
All
He was like,
right. All right. Thanks,
he's ready to
who's on
punch it
number
up on the MAGA. He was like, "Oh, he's like, he didn't want to put that. He was wanted to think of something better.
Bro, I stopped. So okay, so that
Oh yeah, making addictions great again.
I was telling Donna, so
That was
bitch was
it.
long as fuck earlier. And I couldn't cut it any shorter. I was like, and it ended at MAGA. I was like, I can't do that. I can't do that MAGA. I gotta add something there.
Oh yeah, and there was 2 MAGA jokes, so I know you're on a roll. Yeah, Don got all of the camera like fat MAGA.
Hey, the greatest part of that, I was literally sitting in the VA when I did that.
Oh my god.
All right, all right, all right. What
All
about
right, all right.
number three? What about number three?
Number three, that was oh, that was for sure you, dog. That was for sure Don.
Say it again. Which one? What was like the
The
description?
ladybug. The ladybug.
And you say that was me?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Let's do final answer.
Yeah, we got
That's
him.
all Kev right there.
Hey, great job though, man. 2 out of 3. Dude, I thought you had us. Like it's for sure. It's like, how does this fool know every single one until that
I,
one? We got
I
you.
just figured
Yeah,
worrying about a bug's pronouns was very Californian.
that's
Well,
Kev.
see,
That's
so
Kev the Allstar.
that's the secret. So my degree, my schooling, I'm a social worker.
Yeah.
Don't tell nobody. Just kidding.
Is
Hey.
that why you in disguise?
I'm in disguise.
Hey, 2 out of 3 is not bad, man. Josh Harrison, thank you for
Yeah,
being here,
thank you,
brother.
man.
Hey, right now, do you have any shows or anything that you want to promote? Do you have any websites, or social media tags?
Yeah.
Take your time right now so we can
At
edit.
the funniest Joshua on Instagram and YouTube. Yeah, follow. I got some show. I'll be doing performing at Budzapalooza on April 11th. Big weed event downtown Phoenix. Where they shut down some streets. Um, I'll be yeah, I'm about to be. I've been clipping up a bunch of reels that I'm going to be dropping.
Nice.
So keep an eye out for those. And I'm fucking gonna send Don the video of when we were out in San Diego. So look out for that too. But
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, thank you
yeah,
for being here. Josh
appreciate
Wall, the
you guys.
funniest on Instagram. Everybody follow him. Dude, it was amazing having you here. Thank you again.
Thank
Uh,
you guys for
hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Kev the Allstar, is there anything that you want to promote, sir?
Man, I'm gonna start off with us, and that means that you, where to go? That you can DM us. Well, I'm gonna start over again because I got all fucked up. You know what? I'm gonna start out with us right now, Don, and they can, you can DM us at the DUM Podcast and drop your jokes in there. Hit us up, give us a follow. Don, it's been a pleasure. Josh, it's been a pleasure having you on, man. I know you're one of the people we've wanted on the show for a hot minute.
that. I'm happy we
But
got
you've
that.
been
It up.
you've been like Don says, man, you're when you think of people in Arizona or now Denver, you're definitely a headliner spot, man. And I know I've always been honored to share the stage with you, man, because you're a fucking crusher. You got me laughing. And as a black person, a person of color, or BIPOC, you get me up out my seat and I'll be walking around the whole damn room because that's how black people laugh. But no, man, just follow me on any link, any social media at Kev the Allstar. The website's kevtheallstar.com and/or All Stars United LLC on YouTube and Instagram. That's the business side of me. Give us a follow. Thank you. And those are some nice New York City boobs.
Very nice, Kev. Very nice. Dude, well, I just want to say again, thank you, Josh, for being here. Thank you, Kev, for being here. Y'all, follow the Dumb Podcast. If you're watching this right now, please like the episode, subscribe to the Dumb Podcast, tell your tia and your tios about it, share it to them. We are also on Instagram, Facebook, Patreon. There's some hidden episodes, man. I would take Josh's episode and hide it and put it in Patreon too, but y'all need to go and buy it. So whatever you do, just try to support, man. This is an art. We're artists. We're trying to get to a certain place. You see what Josh went through. You see what we all go through. You see what Kev and I are both going through. Just support your local artist. That's his hashtag that. Um, What else do we got? Don Dario Comedy on all the social medias. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Stay safe and have fun in life, folks.
Live to laugh and laugh to live, because without laughter, what's the point? Josh, you got any final remarks?
Again, start using the word twat.
And that's the episode of the Dumb Podcast.